World Cup standings, followed by Abhishek Verma, Martin Damsbo third, Rio Wilde fourth. Demir Elmagachla from Turkey was fifth, Steve Anderson sixth, and Sebastian Peno was seventh. And here comes Stephan Hansen. As we get set for the men's bronze medal match, Stephan Hansen, ninth after qualifying this week. Here in Medellin, Colombia, the world champion from Copenhagen earlier this summer. He knows what it's like to win in his home country. He experienced the same thing that Sarah Lopez did just moments ago. Stephan Hansen in eliminations this week took a tiebreaker from Mike Schlosser in the 1/8 round. In fact, I think they had to go to a second round in the shoot-off. Yep. So that was a terrific win for him over a great archer, Mike Schlosser. Then Stephan won his quarterfinals match by 4 before losing in the semifinals by just 1 point. And there is Martin Damsbo, who's gone head-to-head himself many times with the Honey Badger Rio Wilde, who's back out there looking for his third medal of the day. He's number 10 coming out of qualifying this week. And Rio Wilde out of Pocatello, Idaho, fourth in the World Cup standings, heading to Colombia. Had himself a good week, winning his 1/8 shoot-off with Daniel Munoz, then finished 3 up on Dominique Genet in the quarterfinals and dropped the semifinal match by 1 point. So the 41-year-old Rio Wilde of the United States, third in the World Cup standings, actually fourth in the World Cup standings, I believe, and third in the world standings, with Mel Nichols in the coaching box.
And this is the match a lot of people were wanting to see in Denmark, so we're all getting to see it now. Should be a great match.
We just had to wait a couple of weeks and travel a couple of thousand miles to do it. Go through a few elimination rounds.
Yep.
It all works out. Along with Crystal Govan of the United States, I'm Carl Archey, and we do hope you're enjoying our live shot-by-shot coverage in living color here in Medellin, Colombia, as Stephan Hansen, 20 years old now, goes up against Rio Wilde. Rio, who just won a bronze medal just a little while ago in the mixed team event, starts off strong. As does Stephan Hansen.
God flow. 15 day.
Yes. Yep. Good shot. In at 8 o'clock. Good job.
It's what you expect from Rio Wilde, and what we've come to expect from Stephan Hansen.
Yes.
Legs. Leg was goed in. God flow.
Ten, 9. Yes. Yep.
3 in a row for a guy who is capable at any time of running the table.
Oh, definitely.
So can Stephan Hansen.
The interesting thing about Stephan is this year he's made mixed team finals, I think, every World Cup, but this is his first individual of the year, so he's qualified well, but hasn't managed to make it through that tough men's bracket.
Just wondering if that World Championship title he won in Copenhagen makes up for that. It might. Good look at the arrows in the quiver. Stephan Hansen and Rio Wilde. Good look at Rio. They had a team silver medal that he picked up in Poland about a month ago in Wrocław. Started off the season strong in Antalya with a team gold medal and an individual bronze medal on the beach in Antalya, Turkey.
And Rio's another one that's had some tough luck in matchups, losing with a 149, I think, in China right after he set the world record. And
you shoot a 149, you expect to win, don't you?
Yes, yep.
Most of the time.
Yep.
Of course, what a great track record, what a great career he's had. Rio Wilde, the bronze medalist at last year's World Cup Finals in Lausanne, Switzerland. In 2012, almost unbeatable, won 9 medals that season. Before that, he was the silver medalist at Istanbul's World Cup Finals in 2011. Won a world title in 2009 in Korea. The World Cup Finals, 2006 in Mexico. Had a great career, and it's not over yet. A very young and now svelte Rio Wilde at the age of 41. And I give him a lot of credit for that. At this point in his career, taking a good look at himself and saying, you know what, I need to get in better shape.
Yeah, and he said ultimately it comes down to his family. He wants to be around for his family.
It's a good reason.
Yep.
Yeah. It is good to be alive. And here in Medellin, Colombia, where Stephan Hansen trails by 1, 30-29, and may trail by 2 after firing up that 9.
And he's not happy with that.
Wouldn't expect him to be. 4 in a row now for Rio. Hansen comes back and tacks on a 10.
10, 9, 8, 7. That caught the line.
Ooh, I think it caught the line.
Yeah. Line 3 o'clock, outside of it.
That'll get close scrutiny after this end is finished.
He threw his arm on that one.
Yeah, very strange shot. That arrow seemed to wobble to the target.
Yeah.
6 in a row, it would appear.
And that is a perfect score.
So Rio Wilde, apparently perfect so far.
2 in a row for Rio Wilde. 60 points.
He's had a pair of X's, 6 10s to start off this match. Going for his 3rd medal of the day. Had a men's team gold medal this morning. And look just how close that is. This is a remarkable sport. It's not a game of inches. No. It's less than that. Stephan talking it over with Martin Damsbo, who's been up against Rio many times himself. Rio now with a 3-point lead, 60-57.
And that's going to be tough for Hansen to come back and win this against Rio. Any of these men, if you give the other one a 3-point lead,
they're generally not that generous.
No.
And they know how to close it out. So just waiting for the arrows to come back now. Rio Wilde with over 60 medals in his career. Right now, nothing more important to him than the medal he's after right now. Hansen lining up his shot.
the shots just don't look that clean. He looks like he's really fighting.
Right down Main Street.
Right there.
7 in a row for Rio. Excuse me. Eight in a row for Rio.
Good shot. Your shot, nice and strong.
So a better end for Stephan Hansen. And Rio will try to make it 9 in a row right now.
10, 9, 8.
Oh, just outside the 10 ring.
Good round.
It's kind of like watching a no-hitter in baseball in the United States or anywhere they play baseball. You hold your breath. You wonder how long they can go. Can they get it done?
And he knew it. You saw right there. He pushed it a little.
So Rio, who's working with a new release, had a string of 8 10s in a row. Finally saw it come to an end on his 9th shot of the match, and Stephan not real thrilled at the moment. Trailing by 3, 89-86. Of course, I would imagine there's heightened expectations after you win a world championship. Everybody expects you to come out and win everything.
Yeah, but again, I think in that men's division is so tough. There's so many top shooters that people know that it's tough to be at the top consistently in that division.
So on any given day, any given Sunday, and on this Sunday, he's trailing by 3 against Rio Wilde. Lexi Keller, who did a great job today up in the stands now, playing the part of the spectator. She teamed up with Rio Wilde to win that bronze medal in the mixed team competition. So here comes Stephan Hansen, who also won a team bronze medal at the World Championships in Copenhagen. Then followed that up with a team and a mixed team gold medal in Wrocław back in August.
There you go.
Back in the groove. Rio Wilde with another 10. And Hansen looking stronger, a little bit more determined now.
And you notice his shots are going off a lot better, quicker.
More in the rhythm.
Looks like it.
Good shot.
Yeah, I always, in these matches, it's always interesting to see the archers that shoot quickly and archers that shoot slower. When you have the 20 seconds, you're losing time between your arrows if you're shooting against a fast shooter, or you're gaining time against a slow shooter. So I know Erica Jones always said she hated shooting against me in this match play situation because I was so quick she didn't have time to reset.
To regroup and regather and get ready to go.
And I felt the opposite way against her because I had to wait. It messed up my rhythm.
So the moral of the story is you two should not shoot against each other. That's it.
So it's always interesting to see these two are very similar. You have Rio is a much slower shot and Stephan nice and quick when he's shooting well.
By the way, best wishes to Erica, who is taking this summer off, expecting a baby.
She had the baby.
Oh, she had the baby already.
Yep.
All right.
Second week in July, I think.
Congratulations.
So 2 months. I think she just posted 2-month pictures.
I'm always the last to know about these things.
Very cute.
Congratulations to she and her husband on the birth of their baby and settling into parenthood. Sure, not a lot of nights that are not broken up by some feedings.
Yes, I think she told Paige she's only sleeping about 3 hours a night right now. So.
That's all right. One day they'll come back and they'll pay for the cab ride here in Medellin. Maybe even buy you dinner someday. So Rio up 119 to 116. And he is on a roll right now. Only 1-9 throughout the match for Rio Wilde, and it was just barely off the line. Almost caught that 10 ring. And Hansen's not shooting poorly.
No. Had a bit of a rough start, but he's got it together and shooting well since.
Yep, good shot. High X.
But again, in this division, you don't have room for a slow start.
Trying to reel in Rio Wilde, but tough to catch a guy who won't be caught.
10, 9. Yep, good shot.
He looked a little bit tentative about that, or a little bit anxious about it when he released it.
Yeah.
Works out all right.
Okay, finish this off with your 10, like you always do.
So 3 straight 10s for Stephan Hansen, but Rio Wilde needing only 8 to win it.
Yep.
And there it is.
Another bronze medal.
Third medal of the day for the Honey Badger, Rio Wilde of the United States. The big guy out of Pocatello, Idaho, shooting a tremendous match here today. A perfect score is 150. He shoots a 149. And we almost witnessed perfection here today, but close enough for Rio Wilde.
And he'll be happy with that, walking away. He was a little disappointed to not be in the gold match, but to win convincingly, he'll be happy.
And win by 3 over somebody as strong as Stephan Hansen, who put up 146 points. And, you know, on a lot of days, a lot of matches, that would be enough to win. Not against Rio Wilde.
Oh, really?
Look at that target. The 10 ring looks like Swiss cheese. He just gashed that target throughout the entire match. And Martin Damsbo has to get him his bow or his arrows back. You gotta love Martin Damsbo.
Oh yeah, he's a great competitor.
Great sportsman.
Yeah.
And if he ever gets tired of shooting, he's a good analyst too.